Hey guys, this is Angela from Clark VO Services, and geez, the year's almost over already. We're coming up on 2022 already. It's hard to believe. This has been just such an amazing year. I've been able to accomplish so much this year in voiceover. I'm so grateful for all of the clients that I've been able to work with, and the voiceover instructors that I've been able to work with have just been amazing. And I've had the opportunity to become a business coach for voiceover students, and that has just been an amazing blessing in my life, and I'm just so grateful. But I am super excited about 2022 and where we're going, and I think that I am really going to dedicate 2022 to bringing you all along with me. So if you are interested in becoming a voice artist, really figuring out how it's done, the basics of where to get started, what to do, where to go, you have come to the right place right here. Let's get started in 2022 with really the know-how, the basics, where to start and where to go from there. All right, I am super excited. So, first things first, you need a studio if you're going to become a voice artist. Now, I am currently working in what I call a hobo fort. It's what my voiceover instructor called his original one. That's just where it came from. I didn't create this genius phrase. But it is basically just PVC pipe frame, packing blankets, and some other accessories in here. And I am in here right now. I have a whisper room that I am getting at the moment, getting set up, and I'll soon be working in a whisper room. But I didn't even start out in here. I started out with, I wanted to try voiceover. I really, really wanted to make it work, but I was kind of afraid to invest money into it. So I gathered up mattresses from the spare bedrooms that we had, because we had some kids that had grown up and moved out, and their mattresses were still in there. And I made my first voiceover booth out of 3 mattresses, and I had a dresser that I actually just pushed up against one side so that the one didn't fall over. I found an old shower curtain rod, and I went to a local thrift store and bought some really thick comforters, and draped that over the shower curtain and hung that there, and that was my door. And then I took I got really big safety pins, and I pinned more comforters around the insides of my mattress fort, and a comforter across the ceiling. And I even had like some pillows at the base where the entryway was. And then of course I didn't have a desk, and it was twin size mattresses, so it was not a very big space. So I found a microwave cart, and it was just something that we weren't using. So I brought that into this little tiny space. It fit right in there. I had a laptop that I was working on, and it got kind of loud. It would get overheated because, of course, I had my microwave cart covered with a blanket. And so I got a cookie cooling rack out of my kitchen, and I put that under my laptop, so my laptop would sit on that, so it wouldn't overheat and make, how loud those fans would get. Let's see. Oh, I had a USB microphone that I got on Amazon that was like $100, and I used a free DAW, so to get me started, because again, I just wasn't going to invest any unnecessary money. So basically, what I actually purchased was the $100 microphone, an arm, and a pop filter, and I started my voiceover business. And the first thing, once I got that sound space set up, and I'll tell you what, those mattresses, it was like a complete dead space. It really worked really, really well. I still say that is why I was able to I was able to do really well with that USB microphone because I was in such a really good space. Now, it was cramped, it was tiny, I was sitting on a stool, it hurt my back end. But it I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just getting started. I was a beginner, brand new beginner, never done anything like this before, ever. And it was just me trying to figure out if this was even something that I could do. So when people say, hey, can I get started with a USB microphone? Yes! If you are a seasoned professional and you're just coming home to work from home, well, then of course not. But if you're a brand new person who has never tried anything like this before, get yourself a decent USB microphone, all right? Don't get the $20 one that you find at the superstore. Get yourself a decent one, but technology's come a long way, and there are decent USB microphones for like $100. It's a simple, easy way to start. You start with what you have and build yourself a little hobo fort. Maybe you want to jump right to the PVC pipe thing and packing blankets. I just was like literally grabbing what I had around the house, and there is nothing wrong with that. Build yourself a good soundproof place to work from. Get your microphone and your pop filter and get your basics. And I think my next video, I think we'll talk about how I put together my first commercial demo. All right. But for today, this was how I put together my very first recording booth. Mattresses. Who knew? So whatever you've got, just work with it. And oh my word, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I would love to hear in the comments if any of you have already built your first booth. What did you build it out of? What did you use? I would love to hear. And of course, eventually you keep at it and you will end up with a professional studio. As you grow and expand and your abilities get better and the money you're making gets real, you will grow into a real studio. But don't push yourself there. Grow as you need to, expand as you need to, expand as you grow. All right, I gotta run. I gotta get back to work. But don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. I want to know what you've made. That'll be interesting to hear. I'd love to hear that. And don't forget to tune back in. We're going to talk about the first commercial demo. How do you do that? How do you really come up with a commercial demo of your own, especially when you're just getting started and you can't even figure out which end of the microphone is the front or the back? All right, talk to you soon.